Hey Augie, my name is Devin from SEO Dallas TX, and in this quick video, I'm going to be giving you 3 actionable tips you can put into place right away so you can start ranking higher on Google and start beating your main competitor DKG Roofing, because if you type in Roofing Denton TX, they show up right here at the top. Obviously, we don't care about BBB or Angie. Now, you're probably wondering why I would even make this video for you, and it's really simple. I found out a little while ago, there's a lot of small business owners out there that are so busy running their business, taking care of their customers, completing jobs, they don't have the time to learn how to make the internet bring them more customers and more jobs. And the only thing stopping them from hiring somebody to help them is they don't know who is an expert and who is not. So what I started doing was creating these attack plans and just giving them away for free. Some people take this information and they do it themselves. Some people say, you know what, Devin, I like you. I don't have the time to do this. Can you do it for me? Whatever you want to do with this information is totally okay with me. My only goal is to educate you and help you make a lot of money. I'm going to talk to you about 3 things today: content, backlinks, and citations. Now, the first thing I want to say, right when I landed on your site, it is a beautiful looking site. This image right here is absolutely gorgeous. I like that you have a metal roof and a composite roof. That's a great look, and having that parallax scrolling is really nice too. You've got some really nice trust badges right here, which is what a customer wants to see as soon as they land on your site. You list all your services right on the front page. Again, builds a lot of trust. Really great images, really great design, call to actions all over the website. From a design point of view, you absolutely killed it. Now, what Google mostly cares about when it comes to ranking a site is everything you can read on the page. This is called content, and content is king in this industry because this is what Google determines what your website is about. And so, you want to have a lot of content on your site to make Google think that you are the authority when it comes to roofing in the Denton area. Now, the average website on the front page of Google has right around 1,500 words, so I'm going to select all of your content. I'm going to put it into the word counter and see what we're sitting at. We're sitting at 926 words. That is definitely a great spot, and it gives you a little bit of room for improvement to get to that authoritative 1,500 word mark. Let's see where DKG is sitting at. 1,678 words. So this is one of the biggest reasons they're outranking you, is not only do they have more content than you, but they've gotten to that authoritative mark of having 1,500 words. So if I were in your shoes, what I would do is I would blow them out of the water and I'd get at least 2,000 words of content on my homepage to show Google that you are the authority when it comes to roofing. But one of the benefits of adding so much content to your site as well is it allows you to fit in more buyer intent keywords. A buyer intent keyword is a phrase that people commonly type into Google to find your business when they're ready to purchase. So I actually looked at what keywords you're ranking for right now, and I pulled out some buyer intent ones for you. So like roofing Denton TX, obviously if somebody types that in, they're ready to purchase right away. They're looking for a roofer in the area. Roofing contractor Denton County TX, roof repair Denton, Little Elm Roofing, gutter installation Fort Worth. These are all keywords that you're ranking for right now, and they'd be really great to make you a lot of money. But as you can see, you're on the 10th page for Roofing Denton TX. You're on the 6th page for Roofing Contractor Denton County TX. You're on the 3rd page and for Roof Repair Denton. So you can see that you're not actually getting found for any of those. Even though Google's recognizing you for them, people typically don't go to the 2nd page or further. As we say in the industry, it's a little joke. The best place to hide a dead body is in the 2nd place of Google, because no one looks there. Just a little joke. But I want to show you what you're missing out on. For just this one keyword, people type just this into Google alone 100 times a month. For this one, 60 times a month. For roof repair den, 60 times a month. So just those 3 keywords is 220 searches every single month of people who are already ready to purchase roofing. Imagine how much money you would make if you just ranked for those 3 keywords. There's a lot of opportunity for you. And let me just show you really quick what DKG is ranking for, because there's actually a lot more in the Denton County area that you can rank for. So there's Denton Roofing, that one didn't show up. Denton Roofing Contractor, that one, these 2 showed up. Roofing Denton, Denton Roofing Company, Roofing Companies Denton. So there's actually a lot of buyer intent keywords you can rank for. So I don't want to get too off track, but you want to fit those kind of keywords inside of your content. So if I go and I copy this, and I go here and I pull up a little search bar at the top, and I paste it, you can see that it doesn't show up at all. You're on it here 0 times. So I would definitely recommend putting that in your content a couple times, at least 2 to 3 times, and most specifically up here right above before someone has to scroll down. Like, we provide the roofing Denton TX homeowners can rely on, something like that, right? Last quick little tip, you can save your images as keywords. So right here, instead of the name of your company, you can say this as roofing-denton-tx, and that'll also help you rank for that keyword. That's a little known tip. A lot of SEOs don't do that. Let's see if these guys are doing it. So they're not even doing it themselves. So that's another way you can get a step above them and push yourself to the top of Google. So that's my first tip for you regarding content. My second tip for you is called backlinks. A backlink is when another website is linking to your website, driving traffic to your website. This is really important because Google is like a popularity contest. They want to see a bunch of trustworthy, relevant websites linking to your website, vouching for your website. Keep in mind though, like I said, they want to see trustworthy, relevant websites, which means you're going to get a lot more power if you have other roofing companies linking to you or construction companies versus having like Pizza Hut linking to you because Google knows you're not a pizza company. So the tool that I use to check out backlinks is called Ahrefs. It is just a tool, and I'm going to explain everything to you what you're seeing here. It says you have 42 backlinks coming from 14 individual sites. You're being found for 5 keywords, and it's showing that you're not getting any traffic whatsoever. It is a tool. It's not 100% correct. To get the exact amount of traffic, you need to actually have access to Google Analytics. But if we go to DKG, you can see they have 1,700 backlinks coming from 262 individual sites. They're being found for 469 keywords, and they're estimating 149 traffic. And the thing about it is, Ahrefs, when it does estimate, it usually is 5 to 10 times lower than what it actually is. So they're probably actually getting closer to about 700 to 1,400 searches every single month, or people hitting their site every single month. Can you imagine how much money they're making being a roofing company, having almost 1,500 people hitting their site every single month? And you can have that too by following these tips. Now you might be asking, how do I get these 262 backlinks and how do I beat them? I only have 14. They did all the work for you because if these 262 websites are good enough to rank them, then they're good enough to rank you too. So what I would do is I would go to each one of these individual websites one by one, and the exact same thing they did, I would put a link on each one of these websites pointing back to yourself. Sometimes all you have to do is create a profile, go in there and put a link to your profile, which is exactly what you do with this New Star Localese. Sometimes it's like a blog spot here. You need to go to blogspot.com, create a new blog. It's completely free. Write a little bit of content, and in that content, put a link to your website. Boom, you've got your second backlink. And you just go step by step by step by step and copy all the links they have. If you follow just those 2 tips, if you beat them with content and you beat them with backlinks, that's enough to get you beating these guys. And if you do a good enough job beating them, it'll put you above Angie and BBB. I'm going to give you one more tip, and it's how to get right here in the map pack. And this is actually the most important tip because this is where most traffic goes, so it's the most valuable spot on the front page of Google. To get here, you need to have more citations than your competitors. And a citation is when you list your name, your address, and your phone number inside of a directory. And a directory is a website that allows you to list your business's information, such as like Yelp, Yext, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Facebook, Angie's List, Home Advisor. So what I would do if I were in your shoes is I'd figure out what directories Presidio Roofing was in. I'd put myself in all those exact same directories, but then I'd add a bunch more on top. So like if they were in 150 directories, I'd be putting myself in like 300. And that's all I've got for you, Augie. I hope you found this informative and helpful. I tried to keep it short and to the point for you. I know you're very busy. As a quick recap, you're going to want at least 1,500 words of content. Keep in mind, though, they're at 1678, so I'd probably get closer to 2,000 words of content and put keywords inside of here like roofing Denton TX and save your images as keywords as well. Then I'd copy all the websites that are linking to DKG Roofing, and I'd get those same websites linking back to you. And then I'd put your name, your address, and your phone number in more directories than Presidio Roofing. If you follow these 3 tips alone, that's enough to get you ranked #1 on the front page of Google and get all the phone calls and all the money that comes with that. You're probably asking, what do I do now? You've got 2 options. The first option is to take this information and do it yourself. And the sooner you get started, the sooner you rank to the top of Google and make all the money that comes with that. If you have any questions or if you feel, hey, I'm a little too busy to get this done, but I do want it done for me, feel free to give me a call at any time. My phone number is right down here at the bottom right, 972-309-9939. I'd be happy to hear your goals, and I'd be giving you a free attack plan on what you can do as your next steps moving forward to get your website ranked to the top of Google. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, Augie. I look forward to hearing your feedback, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.